Well, good evening once again. Day 1428 of the Trump administration, 34 days until Joe Biden takes the oath of office and becomes the 46th president of the United States. Tonight, the FDA's advisory panel has endorsed the Moderna vaccine. The full FDA could grant emergency authorization as soon as tomorrow. This means more protection will soon be on the way for more Americans. The prospect of two vaccines qualifies as hope in the midst of an uncontrolled pandemic. As we enter this dark winter, confirmed cases now topping 17 million, about double the cases reported exactly 2 months ago. Think of that. And again tonight, the daily death toll well above 3,000. That means a death about every 30 seconds across our country. NBC News has confirmed the wife of the Health Secretary Alex Azar has tested positive. Azar himself says he's testing negative. He plans to keep working at his office while social distancing and wearing a mask. As the health crisis continues to deepen, the nation's also grappling with a broad and active national security threat as the scale of this suspected Russian cyber attack is just now becoming more clear. U.S. officials now say this attack has been ongoing since March. They warn of a, quote, grave risk, and that's the Trump administration talking, not just the president, who's not saying anything on this topic. The targets are said to include the nuclear weapons laboratories at the Department of Energy, as well as Pentagon, NIH, Departments of Commerce, Treasury, State, Homeland Security. It's a lot. Several non-governmental organizations also came under attack, we're told. Today in Moscow, and to the surprise of no one, Putin denied any involvement in any hacking of U.S. targets.
Russian hackers have never interfered in the elections. They have never helped Trump get elected. This is all just wild conjecture. This is just a pretext to try to sour the relations between Russia and the U.S.
Still nothing from the outgoing president about any of this, as we said, but President-elect Biden did issue a statement that read in part, and we quote, "I want to be clear, my administration will make cybersecurity a top priority at every level of government, and we will make dealing with this breach a top priority from the moment we take office. Among other things, imposing substantial costs on those responsible for such malicious attacks, our adversaries should know that as president, I will not stand idly by in the face of cyber assaults on our nation." The silence from Donald Trump has not gone unnoticed on Capitol Hill.
To the President of the United States, this is serious. This is about the security of America. It's about a known adversary of the United States that we have been vying with for decades. Say something. Let the world know that we are not going to stand by idly and let some country do this sort of invasion.
A cyber hack of this nature is really the modern equivalent of almost of Russian bombers reportedly flying undetected over the entire country. In this setting, not to have the White House aggressively speaking out and protesting and taking punitive action is really quite extraordinary.
President Trump did take time today to threaten to, quote, veto the defense bill, which will make China very unhappy. If he does that, Senate leaders are talking about holding an override vote before the outgoing Congress expires. One senator today noted that measure goes a long way toward protecting our country from cyber attacks.
This bill is the most significant piece of cyber legislation I believe the Congress has ever passed. The provisions in that bill are critical to protecting us from the kind of hack that we have experienced over the last, it's been 6 or 8 months. We just discovered it in the last few days.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.